What if I told you that making just a few simple changes at the age of 75 could completely transform your quality of life? Would you be willing to listen? It might sound too good to be true, but the reality is that small adjustments can have a significant impact on your health, happiness, and longevity. In today's video, we'll explore 5 key things that people over 75 should stop doing right now to live a fuller, healthier, and more vibrant life. I'll share real stories from elderly individuals who've made these changes, overcoming health hurdles, and embracing new experiences. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand why these shifts are so important, but also feel inspired to take action and improve your own quality of life. So grab a seat and let's get started, because no matter your age, it's never too late to start living your best life. Tip number 1. Stop ignoring your health, both physical and mental. Let me tell you the story of Rose, a 75-year-old woman who spent years ignoring her health. She had always been the type to push through discomfort, so when her back started aching more than usual, she brushed it off as just part of aging. Rose kept going, managing her daily routines as best as she could, thinking that pain was something everyone her age had to live with. But over time, the pain worsened, her energy decreased, and simple tasks became harder to perform. Eventually, Rose realized she could no longer ignore the warning signs. After visiting her doctor, she learned that the back pain was linked to a more serious issue that could have been prevented if she had taken action sooner. What Rose's story teaches us is that ignoring health problems, whether physical or mental, can have long-term consequences. As we age, our bodies and minds require more care and attention. It's crucial to listen to what your body is telling you, even when it's uncomfortable. By addressing health concerns early, you not only improve your quality of life, but also reduce the risk of more serious problems down the road. So if you've been brushing off aches, pains, or mental fatigue, it's time to pay attention. Schedule that checkup, talk to a professional about any concerns, and make your health a priority. Don't wait until something worsens. Taking small steps today can lead to big improvements tomorrow. It's never too late to invest in your well-being. In the next tips, we'll dive into how you can shift other habits to keep living a vibrant and fulfilling life, regardless of age. Stay tuned. It wasn't until one day when Rose had trouble getting out of bed that she finally realized something had to change. She went to the doctor, only to learn that years of neglecting her physical health had led to muscle atrophy and the early stages of arthritis. That wake-up call changed everything. What Rose discovered was that ignoring her health, whether physical or mental, was a costly mistake. After her doctor's visit, she started physical therapy and took small steps to regain her strength. Her therapist taught her that with the right exercises, she could improve her mobility and reduce the pain. But it wasn't just about the back pain. The mental toll of pushing through without care had also taken its toll. The more she focused on her health, the better she felt emotionally too. This story serves as a powerful reminder that we cannot afford to ignore our health, especially as we age. It's crucial to have regular checkups, even when we feel fine. A simple annual visit to the doctor can help detect potential issues early and prevent them from becoming major problems down the line. But it's not just about checking in with a doctor, it's also about taking responsibility for our well-being every day. You don't need to run marathons or lift heavy weights, but engaging in light exercise like walking, stretching, or yoga can have a tremendous impact on your physical health and overall happiness. Physical activity not only helps keep your body in good shape, but also has mental benefits. Exercise releases endorphins, which can help boost mood and combat the mental fatigue that sometimes comes with aging. If you've been ignoring your body's signals, it's time to listen. Your body is asking for help, and by paying attention to its needs, you can greatly improve your quality of life. Don't wait for a health scare like roses to prompt a change. Proactively take care of your physical and mental health now. Small adjustments, like incorporating daily stretches or seeing a physical therapist, can make a world of difference. Your body is your home, and it's never too late to start giving it the attention it deserves. Whether you're 75 or beyond, making small changes today can lead to a healthier, more vibrant tomorrow. Tip number 2. Stop being afraid of technology. Let me share the story of Tom, a 78-year-old man who was absolutely terrified of smartphones. For years, Tom lived without one, convinced that they were too complicated and that he'd never be able to figure them out. His friends and family often encouraged him to get one, especially for safety reasons, but Tom couldn't see the point. "I've lived my whole life without one. Why do I need to change now?" he would say. But when his wife passed away, Tom felt more isolated than ever. He had no easy way to connect with his children and grandchildren who lived far away. Eventually, his daughter convinced him to give it a try. With a little patience and guidance, Tom slowly learned the basics of using a smartphone. At first, it was just texting, but before long, he was video calling his grandchildren, seeing their faces and hearing their voices in real time, something he never thought possible. Not only did Tom start using his phone for family calls, but he also discovered social media and joined a local online community of fellow retirees. He even started taking an online painting class, a hobby he always wanted to pursue but never had the time for. Tom's whole world opened up, all thanks to stepping out of his comfort zone and embracing technology. This transformation shows us that technology doesn't have to be intimidating. In fact, it can be incredibly empowering, especially as we age. Smartphones, tablets, and computers are not just for the younger generation. They can help improve your quality of life by keeping you connected, informed, and even entertained. Whether it's staying in touch with loved ones through video calls, exploring social media to reconnect with old friends, or using apps that track your health and well-being, there are so many ways technology can enhance your life. Learning how to use technology may seem daunting, but it's never too late to start. There are plenty of online tutorials and courses designed specifically for older adults, and most smartphones have simple interfaces that make them easier to navigate. If you're worried about feeling overwhelmed, take it one step at a time. Start by learning how to make a call or send a text, and before long, you'll be feeling more confident. You don't have to be an expert, but being open to the possibilities that technology offers can make a huge difference in your life. So if you've been avoiding technology, it's time to stop. There's a whole world of connection, information, and fun waiting for you. Embrace it, because the benefits are worth the small effort it takes to learn. Just like Tom, you might find that technology brings you closer to the people you love, opens up new hobbies, and keeps your mind active in ways you never imagined. Tip number 3. Stop isolating yourself. Meet Jan, a 76-year-old woman who had always been independent. After her children moved out of town and her husband passed away, Jan began to feel increasingly lonely. At first, it wasn't so bad. She enjoyed her quiet home and the comfort of her own space. But as the months passed, she realized she had stopped seeing friends, going out, or even leaving her house unless absolutely necessary. Her world became smaller, and her loneliness grew. She'd spend hours watching TV, feeling disconnected from the world around her. It wasn't until a close friend gently encouraged her to join a local community group that things began to change. Jan was hesitant at first. She was out of practice when it came to socializing, but with a little encouragement, she attended a group meeting, and it changed her life. She started meeting people her age, many of whom were also navigating similar feelings of loneliness and loss. Through these connections, Jan not only found new friendships, but also rekindled her sense of purpose. She even began volunteering at a local shelter, an experience that brought her joy and helped her rediscover her love for helping others. Over time, Jan's world expanded again, and with it, her mental and emotional health flourished. Jan's story highlights the importance of staying socially connected, especially as we get older. It's easy to fall into the trap of isolation, but it's vital to push past that urge and stay engaged with the world. Social isolation can have serious effects on mental health, leading to depression, anxiety, and a general decline in well-being. The good news is that there are simple steps you can take to break the cycle and re-engage with life. Start by nurturing your existing relationships. Even if your family and friends live far away, technology can help you stay in touch. Video calls, phone calls, and social media can bridge the distance and help you maintain meaningful connections. If you don't have close friends nearby, consider joining local groups or clubs. Many communities offer senior centers, hobby groups, or even exercise classes specifically designed for older adults. These are great ways to meet new people and share common interests, which can lead to deep, lasting friendships. Volunteering is another excellent way to combat isolation. It not only allows you to give back to your community, but also places you in social situations where you can form bonds with others. Whether it's helping at a local food bank, tutoring children, or volunteering at an animal shelter, giving your time can bring a sense of fulfillment and a strong connection to your community. Jan found that helping others gave her a renewed sense of purpose and made her feel less isolated. Remember, the key to mental and emotional health in your later years is staying socially active. Whether it's meeting up with old friends, joining a new group, or volunteering, the benefits are profound. Reaching out, even when it feels difficult, can lead to new experiences and friendships that will enrich your life in ways you never imagined. Life doesn't stop at any particular age. It evolves, and you have the power to make it as vibrant and adventurous as you desire. Tip number 4. Stop settling for less in your diet. Let me tell you the story of Frank, a 74-year-old man who spent most of his life relying on quick, processed meals. He was always busy and figured that as long as he ate enough, it didn't matter if it was a frozen meal or fast food. For years, he stuck with this routine, thinking that age had caught up with him and that he just didn't have the energy he once did. But after a checkup, Frank's doctor expressed concern over his weight and overall health. He was tired, sluggish, and his blood pressure was higher than it should be. The doctor suggested he make some changes to his diet, emphasizing the need for fresh, whole foods. Frank was skeptical, but he decided to give it a try. At first, he found it challenging to give up his beloved processed meals. He had no idea where to start, so he began by swapping out his usual pre-packaged lunches for simple, home-cooked meals. He started with fresh salads, grilled chicken, and homemade soups using real ingredients. The change wasn't easy, but as the weeks passed, Frank began to notice something remarkable. He had more energy, felt clearer, and even noticed he was sleeping better. His body was responding to the nutrient-dense foods, and his energy levels skyrocketed. It wasn't just about losing a few pounds, it was about feeling revitalized and more engaged with life. Frank's transformation is a perfect example of how a small change in your diet can make a world of difference. We often settle for less when it comes to food, thinking that convenience is the key to surviving the demands of daily life. But the truth is, what we eat directly affects how we feel, think, and function. Eating processed foods may be easy, but it often leaves us feeling fatigued and sluggish. On the other hand, fresh, whole foods fuel our bodies with the nutrients needed for vitality, mental clarity, and long-term health. So, how can you start making these changes today? Begin by focusing on incorporating more fruits and vegetables into your meals. They're rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that help boost your immune system and protect your body from disease. Choose whole grains like brown rice, quinoa, and oats instead of refined grains, which lack the nutrients and fiber your body needs. Protein from lean meats, beans, and legumes is essential for maintaining muscle mass and keeping your metabolism strong. You don't have to be a professional chef. Simple home-cooked meals can be quick and easy to prepare, and the results will make it all worth it. Cutting back on processed foods is another important step. These foods often contain added sugars, unhealthy fats, and excessive sodium, all of which can negatively affect your health over time. Instead, focus on cooking with fresh ingredients. Even small adjustments, like using olive oil instead of butter or swapping sugary snacks for a handful of nuts or fruit, can make a big difference. You'll be amazed at how much better you feel when you prioritize foods that nourish your body instead of ones that drain your energy. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about making small, sustainable changes that can lead to big improvements in your well-being. Frank found that by taking the time to care about what he ate, he not only improved his physical health, but also regained his sense of vitality. So, don't settle for less when it comes to your diet. Take the time to make healthier choices, and your body will thank you for it. A balanced, nutrient-rich diet will help you feel younger, stronger, and ready to enjoy all the moments ahead. Tip number 5. Stop letting fear hold you back from new experiences. Let me share the story of Margaret, a 78-year-old woman who had spent most of her life playing it safe. She raised her children, took care of the house, and followed the same routine for decades. Although she had always loved art, she never pursued it, convincing herself that it was something for younger people or that she was too old to start something new. Margaret's life was comfortable, but it was also predictable, and deep down, she felt a yearning for something more. It wasn't until one day, when she overheard a friend talk about an art class, that Margaret finally decided to give it a try. At first, she was nervous. She was afraid she would be too old to learn, that she wouldn't be able to keep up, or that others would judge her. But with some encouragement from her friend, she signed up for the class. The first few sessions were tough. She wasn't confident with her brushstrokes and questioned whether she had made the right decision. But as the weeks passed, Margaret's confidence grew. Not only did she discover a new passion for painting, but she also found a renewed sense of purpose. The creative outlet allowed her to express herself in ways she never imagined, and she felt proud of the progress she made. What started as a small step out of her comfort zone blossomed into a vibrant new chapter of her life. Margaret's story is proof that it's never too late to pursue new passions, no matter your age. We often let fear dictate our choices, telling ourselves that we're too old to try something new, too set in our ways, or too far behind to catch up. But the truth is, life is full of opportunities waiting for us to seize. Fear of failure or the unknown can hold us back, but when we push past that fear, we often find incredible rewards. Starting a new hobby, traveling, or learning something new can enrich your life in ways you can't even imagine. The key is to stop letting fear control your decisions and take that first step, no matter how small. So, what's something you've always wanted to try but have been too afraid to do? Maybe it's learning to play an instrument, traveling to a place you've always dreamed of, or taking a cooking class. Whatever it is, know that age is not a barrier. Pursuing new experiences doesn't require perfection. It simply requires the courage to start. Taking risks, even small ones, can lead to a deeper sense of fulfillment and excitement that will keep you engaged with life. Don't let your fears limit you. The world is still full of possibilities, and it's never too late to start exploring them. Whether it's picking up a paintbrush, joining a dance class, or booking that trip abroad, every new experience has the potential to open up new doors for joy, personal growth, and discovery. Just like Margaret, you'll find that the rewards are often far greater than the fears you once had. Choose to embrace the unknown, take a leap of faith, and allow yourself the joy of new beginnings. You'll be amazed at what you can achieve when you stop letting fear hold you back. So there you have it, 5 powerful tips to stop holding yourself back and start living your best, fullest life at 75 and beyond. Remember, it's never too late to make changes. Embrace new experiences and prioritize your health and happiness. You deserve to live a vibrant, fulfilling life, no matter your age. Thank you so much for watching. If you found these tips helpful, let me know in the comments. Leave a comment if you're ready to make some changes, or if you're just starting to think about it. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more life-changing advice, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.